Something that I've been interested in for a long time is how to bridge the gap between acting and dancing. And so when I saw Deda's work, because I saw a few of her from her earlier opera productions, I thought that a collaboration with her would be an interesting opportunity to search further in that direction. That doesn't happen always all the time in every production, but here I really feel that I have all the time an answer to that question. Why am I doing this and why am I here? And when you feel that, when you have that feeling, you feel in a way very safe on stage. And I feel very much at my place because I have always an answer.
I would say feeling safe to take risks also.
Exactly.
Because
yes.
This is the main point also.
Yes.
We have to really dare to do things on stage, dare to act even if you are just a dancer. So that's really interesting.
We're really using people of today and actions of today mixed with the historical research that is combining very well. And this is very interesting how this combines quite fluently in this piece, but also with how the kind of acting and dancing is melting together, and also I would almost say the singers and dancers are also melting together in one way of creating a kind of more livelihood on stage that is more, I guess, that resonates more with today than an historical artifact that is trying to reproduce something that has been before.
The process has been very interesting, how to find each individual trickster, each individual character, and it has been mutual work between Deda and us and everyone else on stage, the other characters on stage as well, and then executing those sometimes very complicated steps and choreographies, remaining in your trickster character. That is really what we also about what we have been talking about, the bridging of the gap between the acting and the dancing. I think that is, it's not very often that you get to really perform such complex notated Baroque dance, like we do bits and pieces of Entrée d'Apollon, which is one of the most complex male solos, and I'm very grateful because I get to dance it, being a woman. When we work with what we call the notations, the notated material, it's a notation system which is called Fille-Bouchon notation, and it was published in 1700. And as a Baroque dancer, that's a system that you need to learn in order to be able to work with the original material. Just as singers and musicians, they learn to read music, we need to learn to read dance. As a dancer, very often you relate so much to the music, but here we relate just as much to the words. Mm. So we dance on text as well.
This is interesting in Baroque dance, but every word, I mean, for dances, every step is important compared to ballet, or maybe more to ballet, because in ballet you can have like one step in between big things, but here every step is important.
Because Baroque dance is a dance that, compared to the ballet, it is a dance form that has actually died out. And kind of like a Jurassic Park thing, it's actually been recreated from historical books and research, and been repulled into a living practice. And therefore, it's not a kind of like some folk dances that it has kind of lived on in a tradition passed on by person to person, but it's kind of a researched dance that is still developing because more and more research are being done. And therefore it's a lot of artistic and creative work around in fitting this. And you can maybe continue.
I would like to add that that's the beautiful freedom, because there is no should. because we don't know anyway. There is no should, so we have a lot of freedom to interpret and to create a tradition, because I would say that there are many contemporary traditions of how to execute Baroque dance today. So yes, it's being created now. It's called Baroque dance, but it is being created now. And that is a lot of the beauty about it. What I find so interesting is that there is so much freedom to be creative with it.